We are playing Rayton. Rayton. He beats people with a stick. This is a Droog stick now. But we are just kind of traveling through this unexplored section here on our way up north to check out some other areas. But, yeah, we've got Fargoth and Faldil. Faldil has not kept up with the times so well since he's a normal follower. And, or should I say, he's a Morrowind Rebirth follower, so he doesn't quite level with you. He stays pretty consistent. Whereas Fargoth levels up. Fargoth, show them what you can do.
No one can challenge me.
See, no one can challenge them. Very important to know. However, just, yeah, Fargoth is a special sort of Dunmer. He's actually ascended beyond normal mortal limitations, as you can see. He's capable of holding his own. His skill in short blades is 103. And his light armor skill is 102. Yeah, Fargoth has ascended. He is surpassing everybody, bit by bit. So, yeah, he has a full suit of light armor on underneath that Dark Brotherhood gear. Here we go. Used to be more Agtong gear, but he upgraded. When, like, 6 Dark Brotherhood assassins tried to jump me at the same time. Not at the same time, it was in pairs, but I tried to sleep 3 times and got attacked multiple times, sadly. Alright, let's go over here. Good. I think there's anything else we need to worry about. Everything should be fine. Let's see here. Really quick, gonna poke at a couple things here. So yeah, Friday I was busy, but Saturday I had to go out and about into the world, and when I did, I had to go get a bunch of supplies because when this whole shenanigan started, I picked up some, you know, goods from Costco and such, and kind of just decided, well, we'll ride it out, no problem. And we ran out of stuff, so I had to go out, I had to do some things. But I did get the motherboard ordered. It's gonna take, you know, probably, I don't know, 4 to 7 days to get here, but that's another matter altogether. You know, the supply chain and shipping and all that stuff right now is kind of wonky. So I will have my new computer semi-soon. Oh, and while I was at, Micro Center looking for things, I also picked this up, like for 10 bucks. It was in their clearance section. The Logitech Extreme Pro. It's pretty good. I tried it in Strike Suit Zero, and it's very immersive. But yeah, let's see. Moving on now. That 4 to 7 days. You were expecting like a month. Well, yeah. Considering I ordered it a few days ago and I didn't get shipping updates until now, I wouldn't recommend using Amazon for anything though. If you want something shipped to you, do use a different service than Amazon. That's my personal recommendation. Yeah, Newegg is pretty quick right now. Depends on the item. Depends on the item, but Newegg is typically pretty quick right now. I already have the RAM processor, 4 hard drives. 2 of them are old and 2 of them are brand new. Going with 1 terabyte hard drive on the motherboard itself, and then I'm going to put I'm gonna have 3 SATA solid states. So all right, get that cliff eraser.
Chose the wrong. You should run.
Yep. Yes. Well, Prime can't offer, like, they don't have a Prime guarantee running right now, so a lot of people are ditching Amazon Prime, which is a absolutely responsible thing to do if a service can't bring what it's promised. However, Amazon Prime is prioritizing certain like medical goods and stuff over over other goods. So things that are quote-unquote vital goods are coming in faster than, say, a graphics card that you might consider vital yourself. And that's both unfortunate and understandable. So, because Amazon can't really deliver their Prime service, I mean, why stick with Prime? It doesn't make sense. So, yeah. My suggestion is, you know, look at the perks with Prime and, you know, Prime Video and whatnot, and just figure out if it's worth it for you, because, you know, it definitely wasn't worth it for some people previously. So, you know, what makes it worth it now? Damn, this drain fatigue spell isn't working underwater. Oh, let's dive in here. Okay. Oh, a small chest. Let's open this thing. Don't know what's up with this. Open door. Yes. Very good. Scythe claw. All right. Dreg. Oh, that Dreg didn't stand a chance. Fargoth is in a league of his own now. All right. Very good. Let's take a moment and tell them to wait here. I'm gonna go check out the underside of this ship, and I don't want them drowning in there, which they will probably do. So, anyway, yeah. I imagine I'll only be using this backup computer for another, I don't know, week or so until the delivery arrives, and then I'll have my new PC. So, now, that said, I don't expect, whoops. I was gonna say, I don't expect that it'll be a huge, we're gonna play Wastelanders on the new rig. Well, I played Wastelanders on the old rig, the one I'm using right now. Didn't consider it massive or anything. I'm not exactly enthused by a Wastelanders, so it's something I'll maybe get a group together and play some of, I guess. But, yeah, let's put it like this. I think I'd rather go play Fallout 4 at this point. It seems like, oh, yeah, this thing's killing me. I told them to wait here. This is a wondrous encounter. There we go, my undead are here. They'll kill it. Ooh, slaughter shark. Yes. All right.
If there is anything I can do, I am wholly at your service.
Good. Now I'm going to dive underneath, I guess. God, I had to kill the dreg and the slaughter shark. I mean, the moment I come out, I'm going to be attacked again because I'm disposing of these corpses. So, yep. But, you said you like Hunger and Thirst. You wish you could get a mod for Fallout 4. What are you talking about? There are not only several mods for Fallout 4, but also a whole mode. Just set your difficulty to survival in Fallout 4, and you already get Hunger and Thirst. They just copied Fallout 4's survival mode. Yeah. I was planning on doing a Horizon survival playthrough, yes. I need to cast water breathing right now. It should be Vivek's Kiss. Yes. There we go. Okay, we have to unlock this thing using our open door spell. Oh, soul gems. 1 greater, 2 common, 3 petty. Nice. You said you played this game on Xbox, but you didn't really play this game, the one I'm playing right now. You played a, what we call the vanilla game, which is very different to this. Alright, let's see here. Green lichen, resin, that's some good stuff. Right, heavy armor skill went up, that's good. Didn't think... I need to take hits in order for my armor skills to go up, so that's nice. That it's actually going up. Rather dumb that getting hit causes your skill to go up. It should be more along the lines of using it in combat causes your skill to go up. And it shouldn't really protect you anymore. It should make it either feel like it weighs less or decrease speed penalties. There really isn't, like... I know how to take hits in this armor, therefore it protects me better. Like, yeah, that only really applies to critical hits. Not any kind, like... It's difficult to explain. But the RPG functions don't really work well with armor skills. And in fact, in Daggerfall, armor skills didn't exist for a good reason. So, Adventure Fargoth, come with me. Yes. Yeah, I get it. Having perks for wearing different kinds of armor gives you the feeling of having a class, but it's off having a quote-unquote armor skill. Anyway, let's go ahead and hit this Cliff Racer. We're trying to aggro the Cliff Racers from a distance, because Fargoth and Faldil are going to start running straight for it. The Fargoth's going to meet it. Now, thankfully, it's on a little cliff side here where I can easily reach it. Can't always do that. Oh, Faldil teleported. Faldil stays behind to shoot things. I gave him a ton of arrows. Unfortunately, it's never that convenient, so... Right. Oh, shoot. She's trying to hit me with things. She's trying to paralyze me, isn't she? Yes, she is. She's definitely trying to paralyze me. She failed, thankfully. Oh, damn. I failed to cast this. Did she silence me? No, she silenced me. Oh, earwig, sound energy. So she did, some sort of sound damage. That's weird. Yep. Good. Aye. You must let a crab hit you in heavy armor, yeah, so that you can get your armor skill up. Yeah, it's pretty dumb. This spark mace looks pretty good. We can sell that for a decent amount. Probably 100. Alright. Damn shame about that pilgrim attacking me. Very good, very good. Didn't know I stream Morrowind. I stream a lot of things, but we're currently in a Morrowind streaming series only because we, my main computer died a little over a month ago, and that's all well and good, but I'm just waiting for the motherboard to arrive. I've got all the other parts I need. As soon as the motherboard arrives, we'll have a brand new PC.
You chose the wrong.
The multi-core performance will be better than my previous computer, and the single-core performance will be about on par with my previous computer. And the main thing is that it's upgradable for not a lot of money. So I'll be investing in like expanding the RAM or adding Ooh, here we go. Ashiam bread, quam eggs. We'll grab that stuff. Looks like, yeah, lots of stuff over here. Very good. Very good. These are all alchemy ingredients, just kind of in barrels, hanging around the bitter coast. Gotta fight that rock crab. Okay, there's a devourer over there, and we're gonna have to deal with that in a moment. Oh, the rock crab's already dead. I don't know why I'm trying to figure that out. Okay, so let's see here. I actually have, if you're curious about the character, I have the character creation on YouTube, episode 1. If you go back to this is the Fellowship of the Ring series, because we got our man who beats things with stick, along with Fargoth and Faldil, our 2 hobbits, Bosmer. And Faldil was a pretty competent warrior, but he's slowly getting eclipsed by the ring bearer, Fargoth. Fargoth's powerful engraved ring of healing allows him to heal himself. He's also fully equipped with Dark Brotherhood gear now underneath his robe. No one gets to see that. Yep. You say armor skills only make sense gameplay-wise, but there's so many ways they could have approached it gameplay. Oh crap, that's an elder rat. Hold on. Gotta be careful. Summon my legion. Yeah. Elder rats are the beefiest rats you'll ever encounter. As you can see, my entire army of the dead fights these, so... yeah. Exactly. Already killed the lesser Bone Walker. So. Oh, there we go. That Elder Rat. Powerful. Powerful. Okay, we're about to encounter a Devourer. It's like a mud crab, but Daedric. So we're going to just make sure we have all our ducks in a row, as it were. Make sure Fargoth and Faldil are at full health. Because this one, this enemy type has killed me in the past. So let's actually go for shield great. Let's change our shield type. We'll go with shield great. Just 30-point shield. Whoops. I just realized I was using shield companion like a smart person. Might as well shield Faldil. Okay, the Devourer actually sees me and is after me now. I'm gonna wait a moment. Let this heal up. Okay. Gonna take just a moment. And wait for it. Okay, my mana is full, so let's fight the Devourer. It's basically a Daedric mud crab. Okay, we need a Bone Lord here. And that's it. We should be able to fight it. Good. So far, so good. And it just devoured my weapon. Damn. My Dreg Staff is broken. So, gotta go with the Silver Staff now. Oof. We did it. We defeated the Devourer. It broke my staff, though. Yeah. As it damages you, it also wrecks your weapon and armor. Let's see. How's my armor doing, anyway? Oof. Yeah, not too much damage on some of this stuff. The Imperial Silver, however, is almost broken. We're gonna have to very soon head over to a place with, regular mud crab. Well, we can beat that up. We're gonna need to head on over to Nesis, and once we get to Nesis, we'll repair all our stuff. For now, however, we gotta go. So. Yep, let's keep going. Rather than going through the water, we'll head up this hill. Piss off some cliffy racers.
Coward. You can't escape me.
Got it.
You don't deserve. This is
Dunmer Fortress. Okay. Thankfully, Fargoth and Faldil have this cliff racer on lockdown, as you can see. The two of them are able to handle low-grade enemies like cliff racers without too much trouble. Restoration's up to 66, that's good. Let's see here. Yeah, I kind of don't want to go over to the fortress, but I do want to piss off that Nick sound. There we go.
Now you're going to get it.
See, I started all the way back here because I was afraid that a certain someone was going to run up to the fortress and piss off everyone on top of it.
One of us will choose the wrong Bosmer.
He asked, was Faldil the chosen one? Are you sure it isn't Fargoth, the ring bearer? I'm pretty sure Fargoth is the chosen one. Because look at his stats. He has 103 swords, 102 light armor. He has surpassed normal mortal limitations. So, there you go. Ooh. You want to... The best way to play Morrowind? I check out my Morrowind guide for new players on YouTube. It's literally called Morrowind Guide for New Players. It pisses off some people who are sticklers for the old engine, but I highly recommend not using the old engine anymore because the new one doesn't have almost any of the bugs of the original. So, we're gonna go up this way. Ooh, you think he was the weakest of the group? No, look at Faldil's skills here. He's got maybe 44 in his highest armor skill, 49 in marksmanship. You know, Faldil is a competent archer, but the ring bearer is growing more powerful by the day. So, yes. Eventually, we will have to go to Red Mountain, but currently he's just kind of following me on my adventures as I travel through Vardenfell. There we go. Well, OpenMW in the patch for purists, most likely.
You should run.
The Morrowind patch project is known as the unofficial patch. It has some controversial balance changes, which the patch for purists kind of says, hey, look, we get it. You may not want those. Have just the bug fixes, and all of the other changes are optional. And that's what the patch for purists does. Okay. Let's continue. So, we are currently heading back up to Nisus. We've had a lot of stuff go on. We've, let's see, what's our current play time? We've been playing for 2 days, 13 minutes. Wait, yeah, 2 days, 13 hours. That's what it is. 2 days, 13 hours is our current play time, which translates to day 26 in the game world. All right.
No one can challenge me.
Good.
You should run.
Good, good. Got some racer plumes along the way. And yeah, we're heading on up to Nisus. I know... Oh, we got an enemy here. Hold on. Okay. Our blood is made for fighting, she says. We gotta get behind her. Oh, she has a Dremora! Oh, crap! Crap! The Dremora's doing massive damage here. Okay. Good. We can distract the Dremora with a Bone Walker. That'll let us get her. Okay. Oh.
You don't deserve to live.
Okay.
You don't deserve to live.
Die with honor.
You chose the wrong Bosmer to mess with.
Good. Damn, that Dremora was scary. We were able to use the regular Bone Walker to distract it, then the Bone Walker itself was killed, but that's fine. Looks like, helmet, some common clothes, things like that, nothing big. Get over here before we loot it. There we go. We're over encumbered, but it's fine. We're gonna pass some of this stuff off to Faldil, specifically the spark maces and things. We'll end up selling these various weapons in Nisus when we go to repair our stuff. We'll repair our stuff and then, yeah. There we go. Ooh, figure out what we're gonna do with armor here. Most of this stuff. Fargoth with the helmet, that's pretty cool actually, because it doesn't cover his superior Bosmer face. So, Yeah, that's pretty interesting. There we go. Everything's looking good. Got a lot of clothing items to sell. Pretty sure we should have sold those in Aldrune when we had the chance. Or did we wipe out all the vendors in Aldrune? I don't remember, really. Alright. I think we got a hostile around the corner. I'm going to pretend like there are no hostiles and go fight this Scrib. It's going to be a big mistake, I imagine. Yeah, it's normal Scrib. No problem. We just want the Scrib jelly. But I hear that music, and that combat music, it usually indicates that something has aggroed around me. Though I don't see any targets, we can just continue on the path up to Nisus. I know I normally take the roads, but I'm trying to map out the area. If you look over here, I'm trying to map out this small section on my way up to Nisus, and that's why. Like, we uncovered most of this stuff except for this stronghold right here. Like, you can see the gap here where I haven't gone there, because it's a stronghold full of enemies. Same thing with this little area here. It's a stronghold full of enemies. So, same thing with here. Stronghold full of enemies. You can see how I'm kind of navigating around those spots, but for the most part, definitely paying attention to things as we go. We're going to be working on alchemy soon, so we're gathering up alchemy ingredients from the local scribs and things like that. That's a blighted scrib, so it's actually already aggressive. I just went ahead and pissed off the scribs, or yeah, I pissed off the scribs, so Fargoth and Faldil would attack it. Pretty good, though. Alright, let's run over this way really quick. I think these are all stone flowers I can take, because it's a brand new, haven't been to this area before, so it's fine. Yeah. Don't worry about it too much. Stone flower petals are good for later. Yes. Well, scribs can't paralyze you for very long, so when I get more than 2, depends on if a Bosmer likes me enough. It's not like I'm forcing them to come along. I paid Faldil, and Fargoth here just liked me because I gave him his ring back. And so now he's in for high adventure, growing stronger than anyone ever thought he would. The strength of Fargoth was untold. No one knew that Fargoth would grow so powerful. Yes. Okay, athletic skill went up. Fight that Nick sound.
Fight, coward! Dead. You should run now.
It started to run away.
No one can challenge me.
The stereo. Damn. There we go. What's a Tamriel rebuilt? Next thing you're going to be telling me I have chunks of Skyrim in my game. Or the Isle of Stirk. I mean, what kind of insanity is that? Alright, let's see. Well, it was his ring, and he was happy I returned it. Now he uses it to heal himself in combat. He's more powerful than he ever was before I gave him his ring back. He's been growing as I've been growing. I'm level 31, and Fargoth is currently level 29. So, Fargoth has 230 health. I have 97 health. Fargoth is buff. Alright. Gonna try to ignore this script for a second. Then Fargoth will encounter it. Okay, it's actually diverted onto... It paralyzed Faldil and Fargoth one-shot it. That was hilarious.
No one can challenge me.
Very good. Ooh. Very good. We found another field of stone flower Petals. Let's see, how we doing on carry weight? Ah, we're good. We're nowhere near our carry weight limit. That's fine. Let's see here. Very good, very good. Yes.
This is going to
The massive slow kobold, yes. I was thinking of bugbears and their relationship to other goblinoids. Thinking about how underpowered and underutilized bugbears are when you look at their status in goblin society. By comparison, they're kind of a joke. Alright, we're gonna move back this way. Bam. Blunt weapon skill, 108. Excellent. As it should be. I'm pretty sure we're clear to go. Just gonna make sure that everything is taken care of. Bugbears are weird, bear-sized things that somehow sneak around. Yeah, well, they're supposed to be, at least according to their lore, the like top tier of goblinoids, the pinnacle of what they can be. And you look at it, and it's like, okay, but I don't know, they're just bizarre. That's all. Like, they won goblin statistics, but they also wanted to make them big and furry. Better than hobgoblins, but are lazy. Yeah. Oh, Shadowrend, about 7 days, maybe less. Everything's pretty well ready to be put together. Just waiting on it getting here. In the meantime, miscellaneous games. So, yeah. Alright, we're going this way. Yeah, well. We're not exactly doing a ship-to-store solution this time, so we don't care too much about their shenanigans. Whoa! Come on. Said after Once Lost Games, did I comment anything? I'm sure you can go look. I did a, I restreamed their stream, so I'm sure you can just go check. I don't remember everything I said. Sorry to say. I've had I had one fairly stressful day after that. That was busy, so I don't really remember what I said per se. Ooh, there's some muck sponge over there. Yes. You're gonna wait for the Ryzen 3000 or 4000 series? I'm gonna be honest, because of availability, I just went and picked up, what do you call it, a 2600. Knowing that the motherboard is good for the 3000 or 4000 series. And, I figured in a few months I'll just upgrade. I have a friend who will gladly take the 2600 off my hands, so...
You chose the wrong Bosmer to mess with.
Alright. Let's see here. Everything looks good. Yeah, I really don't see myself doing a, getting a really high-end processor. Honestly, it'll probably just be another mid-range. If it does what I need it to do, and it's cheap, then I can just say, well, my hobby pays for itself, and be satisfied with that.
Now you're going to get it.
Alright. Let's continue. Again, I have family members who spend thousands on their hobby, so it's nice to be able to build a nice mid-range PC that that is able to I basically don't have to pay for, because my streams and the YouTube and the donations are all paying for it, so that makes me happy. Okay. Here we go.
Now you're going to get it.
Jeez. Yeah, this is something. Oh god, a rat's trying to hit me while I can't move. I've been hit by burden, so I can't move right now.
Oh, this is too easy.
Okay, there we go.
You don't deserve to live. Oh, this is too easy.
Wow.
No one can challenge me. No one can challenge me. You don't deserve to live here, and it won't be me.
Okay. Elf Priest. Let's see here. I think even if they would work in OpenMW, the patch for purists probably fixes it. If, like, one or the other probably fixes everything. Okay. I may not need anything beyond 2600 for what I do. Well, as I understand it, looking at some of the benchmarks, single core performance is actually going down from my previous computer by about 6%. And multi-core performance is going up by about, I think it was 16%. So it's not actually a big increase using the 2600. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna have to drop this here. Said, I do video editing. A billion CPUs wouldn't be ideal for that. It's true. True. Alright, what we're gonna do now is we are going to drop this, this stuff here for a moment so we can get them over to us, because I'm over encumbered. That makes me sad. Alright, Faldil. I need to talk to you about, not alchemy ingredients, but the weapons I picked up. Oh, wait, I got a second Dreg Staff? Pretty good. I'm happy about that. Alright, Faldil, take the arrows. What else do we need? Yeah, we need to give him our, the armor pieces. We'll end up doing capitalism ho on most of these armor pieces we picked up. You'll see in a bit. Okay, that should do it. Let's see here. But yeah, it's true, Rinslayer. Pretty much any kind of upgrade is enough. Or, not is enough, is worth it, I should say. It's just, the question is, like, yeah, I mean, an example would be, like, for video editing and stuff like that, I can use 32 gigs of RAM. For actual streaming, I probably only need 16. Therefore, I'm starting out with 16. Amidin, thanks for gifting Voxel Knight that subscription. Yeah, so, as I was saying, the, I really, for streams, like, I'm running 8 gigs of RAM right now, which is barely doing it. But that's because I'm streaming and, you know, the video card's not really up to snuff, so on and so forth. This is a backup computer. However, I had no problem streaming with 16 gigs of RAM. I gotta fight this thing. Paralyzed. Sorry. I had no problem streaming with 16 gigs of RAM, my 2060 Super, which will be going into the new PC. However, there are, unlike the old motherboard, there are 4 DRAM slots, so, oh, God damn it. 4 RAM slots, so I'll be able to upgrade it to 32 eventually. The idea is in a few months, I'll stick a couple extra sticks in there and upgrade it. There's a harpy there. Aw, crap. Okay, people can die. The harpy can kill us. We have to be careful. Like, we're gonna heal Faldil right now. Heal Fargoth right now. Okay, we got the harpy. Thank goodness. Her AoEs can kill my companions. That was what I was scared of, so. The only reason you have 32 gigs is because of all the background crap you usually have? Yeah, that makes sense. No, I figure the first couple months I'll start with... Oh, damn it! You kidding me? Alright, let's do this.
Now you're going to get it. You chose the wrong...
You kidding me?
Now you're going to get it.
Faldil's dying.
Run while you can. No one can challenge me.
You kidding me? She's up there.
No one can challenge me. Now you're going to get it. Oh, this is too easy. No one can challenge me. This is going to be fun.
Yeah, she just hitting Fargoth.
I'll see you
okay.
Dead. Gotcha. No one can challenge me.
We got this.
No one can challenge me. You should run. Oh, this is too easy.
Come on.
You don't deserve to live.
All right. We survived. Yes. Exactly. 32 is basically for my video editing. For basic use, I won't need the 32. But I will be able to utilize it for my video editing. Okay. I want to open a 6 GB file. I want to open a 32 GB file. I want all these open simultaneously. Your computer can't do that without stuttering. Oh. Okay. Let's go. Fargoth is like a magnet for attacks. It's true, but he's doing a great job. He's doing a great job. Cliff Racer!
Oh, this is too easy. You can't destroy.
Oh, jeez.
Now you're going to get this. Now you're going to get it.
Yes, racer plumes. Okay, we're gonna run across the water here. We're basically at Nisus, but we're going to check something out really quick along the way. Just have to be careful. Technically, with heavy armor, you shouldn't be able to swim like that. You should be running along the bottom. Alright. Seems we've already harvested this muck recently, which is fine. Now, let's get into Nisus. And, of course, we got a Nyx Hound. Do it. This is a Blighted, I think. Kind of weird, but also understandable. I want to check something. I feel like a frame rate is not at the highest possible settings. I'm just gonna really quick poke at something. Like, I haven't gotten any dropped frames as far as internet packets go. However, I'm looking at performance, and I just want to run a quick check. Yeah, it looks like the memory is being used, and I'm just gonna see what's using memory right now. Right. That explains some things. I have more Chrome processes than I thought I was gonna have, and I think I know why. Close that, close that, close that. Yes. You shouldn't be using Chrome. Too bad. Other things use Chromium. Alright, let's see here. Oh well. Doesn't look like I can fix this right now. Now then. Ooh. You said you don't recommend VMs based on, Chrome is a huge RAM hog, though. Except for the fact that it's, you know, running inside other applications. So, you could say other mandatory applications are RAM hogs. Now then. Let's see here. Let's go this way. But yeah, you said you don't recommend using Hyper-V if you have Windows 10 Pro. Honestly, Rinslayer, you have to understand something. Most people these days use VMs for running a Windows instance inside of Linux, not for running something else inside of Windows. That's typically how VMs are used on the non-enterprise, the non-business, the consumer level. That's what VMs are used for. On the consumer level.
Why are you away from your post?
Alright. Why are you away from your post? That was a hard drive hiccup there. Gotta love running a physical drive. There will be no physical drives in my new PC. It'll be 4 SSDs. One on the motherboard and 3 SATAs. Alright, let's see. What headphones do I use? I use these cheapy Blackweb piece of crap that I picked up at Walmart. I'm pretty sure these had a headphone piece at one point, but the headphone piece broke off. I'm trying to, microphone piece. Yeah, you can see a little spot where the microphone cable's supposed to come out, but it's gone now. Also, you can see the red has completely worn off, and now it's white here. This is the padding. So, these are cheapy things there. Yes. Let's see here. Ooh. Checking things there. Yes. It said other things run on Win 10 Enterprise. Yeah, Enterprise, yes. Okay, hello.
Trooper and Legionary, how can I do for you?
Yes, a Trooper and Legionary. Yes, I'm here to report, actually. Haven't found her yet? Oh, that's unfortunate. Why? Oh, yeah, I remember why I couldn't find her. It's because the area was completely insane. So, what I need to do currently is I need to find, let's see, Darius rewarded me. Here we go. Asked me to find out what happened to Ragesh. Okay, so that's what I need to find. So, I need to go to the tower here. And that's where I need to go. I need to go back to Balmora before to get some stuff done, which I did. And now I'm back here to do this quest for him. So what I need to do is I need to get repairs done. I also need to have some time pass. But let's have a chat with this young lady here. We're going to go with repair, and we're going to get everything repaired. And now that we've repaired everything, we'll have a chat with her about yeah. Okay, so she has 400 gold for our purposes. What we need to do is we need to run over here and make sure that we're within range of her and we're in range of Fargoth. So now that we're in the range of Fargoth, we are going to grab individual items. This is where Capitalism Ho kicks in, everybody. We are going to play the merchant game for a few minutes. So we're going to grab a bunch of steel items, and we're going to wipe out her money. And that will alleviate Fargoth's burden a little, and simultaneously let us get her 400 gold. So she wants to pay us 95, but I think she hasn't figured out yet that it just works. You see, if you use this spell called It Just Works, she'll buy into the hype, and then we can rip her off. There we go. 72%. And 100%. Very good. So she's totally able to be ripped off right now, so she will pay us 95, but what if I say... let's just say that instead I want her to pay 175 instead of 95. And the offer was refused, but I kept pressing on, and it causes the reputation, or sorry, the disposition to degrade as you click it. But that's what the It Just Works spell is for. It helps fight that decay as you continually spam it. He wants us to pay 24. I say 45. Oh no, that was refused. How about just 40? Very good. So what's the actual value? The actual value of these is 40, so I should be able to pay for have her pay 45 for it, and it worked. So there we go. Same thing with these steel greaves. Value is 90, so I'm gonna ask for a value. I'm gonna ask for 100 on the deal. It's worth more than, yeah. So mercantile skill, it needs more training to improve. I need one more skill up in order to get mercantile up. It won't raise with just one skill point since it's over 100 now. Looks like this is worth 30, so we're gonna ask for 50. 8. Yes. So she has 8 gold left, and I really don't want these steel. Let's see. Let's sell her something garbage. These chitin greaves. Okay, does she have anything I want? And the answer is negative. So I will buy these repair prongs from her, and these hammers from her, and then I will sell her some junk until we get a nice equal amount. So it looks like I need to take back the boots. Yeah, let's take back the chest of elements, actually. So it's total cost. All right, that's looking better now. So the total cost is going down, and it looks like, okay, that'll do it. I'm gonna ask for 8 gold, and now there we go. We got her to pay 8 gold and give me all her hammers, and that's how we do it. So we can think about reselling the hammers somewhere else, or using them to get armorer skill up. Not that we have much armorer skill, but this is fine. This is fine. Clearly, you haven't seen the Capitalism Ho videos on YouTube, or you'd understand this a bit more. But let's continue here. We are going to head on into this tower, and there we go. Yeah, she doesn't notice you casting spells during a business transaction. Absolutely not. So we're gonna search this tower. There's a lot of insanity in here. I believe we can use our Wielding Staves now. That's fine. These are nice and strong. If we run to Daedra, we might have to use something a bit stronger. But in the meantime, let's go ahead and save the game here. This is a good spot to save it before we go any deeper into this tower. You can hear all kinds of angry things around here. These are the skeletons I beat up last time. Some of the swords I dropped because I was over encumbered, along with that coin and the ceramic bowl. We will need to turn that ceramic bowl in, I'm pretty sure. I hear something. I definitely hear something. Oh, well. Yes, exactly. Jedi mind trick. Yeah, pretty much. You figured out what it is. Okay, upstairs is where the enemies are, I think. You don't want to make a profit on this transaction. Oh, God. The door's locked, and I don't think I have an open door spell strong enough for it. We're gonna have to go to the Mages Guild and make one then. There aren't any Mages Guilds here either. That's extra annoying. Well, there might be an Imperial Cultist who can handle it. I should be able to do that. We're following Imperial interests here. Yeah, we definitely can't open that door right now. Let's see what's in here, downstairs. A rat. Huh. There's a prison cell, and I think my follower's there. There are no keys in there, and it's trapped. I think I would have to go in through the top, and then... Yeah. Oh, wow. Iron. Raw ebony ore, chitin dagger. None of this is considered stolen. That's interesting. Okay. I'd like to get Faldil over here if I can, but I don't think it's gonna let me, unfortunately. And yeah, Faldil is in range. Okay, we can now give Faldil the junk I picked up here, since it's very heavy. None of this stuff though. That stuff is literal trash. All right, Faldil. Is Fargoth first? Okay. I'm gonna give Fargoth all the alchemy ingredients. Important stuff. Whoops. Let me do that. There we go. The ebony ore weighs a lot. 32 pounds for that. But we might as well just go ahead and give Fargoth all the alchemy ingredients for now. That way, it's less we have to worry about at the moment in terms of our carry weight. Alchemy ingredients are not that big a deal, so. Good to hear, Steam Bub. Right. So we can't actually open that up yet, considering it's a it's a 65 level lock, and I only have a 50 lock levels break spell. So I need to go over to the fort and see if there's an Imperial Cult member at the fort who will make a spell for me. And we're gonna try to do that, yes. You can watch 4K video on YouTube, you couldn't do that on your old computer? Ah, nice. Well, I mean, there's a lot of interesting shenanigans that where computers should be able to run things and can't for whatever reason. Resources running on the back end. Even your web browser can be a limiting factor. Well, actually, I use the YouTube app.
Care for those elves.
Oh, you don't care for those elves.
My
right.
attention is yours.
Damn.
Greetings, friend to friend.
Friend to friend, right. Bunch of orcs. Oh, there we go. Hello, sir.
A hail and hearty welcome, friend.
Aw, looks like he is not the kind of spellmaker I need. I mean, we'll pray the divines, why not? But, no, it looks like we can't do this. We absolutely, now that we've done the search and decided it's time to go, we can't fulfill our task, it turns out. Because there's only one Imperial Cult member in this town, and he doesn't have what we need. Now, in theory, we can head back down to Aldrune and get things done there. But it's getting a bit late, so let's actually dive back into this area and sleep in one of these beds at the moment. And then get attacked by the Dark Brotherhood. Because that seems exactly like the smart thing I'm going to do. Alright. 8 hours, 9 hours, doesn't matter. See, die fetcher, there's no escape. Friend to friend.
Bring me great.
There we go then. I wonder if he can kill the Dark Brotherhood. I would like to help them. I would really like to help them. Yes. Okay. That should do it.
This is too easy.
The assassins are growing stronger.
Bring me great honor.
Great honor. Good. We did it. We defeated them.
Greetings, friend to friend. How may I
Friend to
help
friend.
and be with you?
Oh wow, yes, we got a complete set of Dark Brotherhood gear. This is fine. Let me... I really wish I can be on top here. Very good. Well, let's save this. Yes. Very good. This is, interpretation of Lord of the Rings is odd. Yes, almost as if it's not an interpretation of Lord of the Rings and we just use the title for no reason. Alright, there we go. We successfully rested, and let's begin the task of distributing the Dark Brotherhood loot to Fargoth. Fargoth is important. Yes. Okay. Silver spears, interesting. I'm curious when I picked up silver spears, but whatever. That should do it. Now I can loot the same thing, more Dark Brotherhood gear. That's fine. These assassins, we can dispose of their corpses, considering they're quite dead. Companion share. Let's give Faldil the junk we picked up here. Wiggly Bob, thanks for subscribing. Okay. Yeah. Need to talk to Fargoth about the extra junk. Jeez. We might need to go back to Balmora at this rate. I'm just looking at the amount of time it's taking, or the amount of loot it's being filled. Anyway, so much loot. So much inventory space. So little inventory space, so much loot? Yes. This is downstairs. We're not praying to the tribunal. Yes. Fargoth is wearing an open helmet so you can see his amazing face. I would have had him take it off had his face been hidden from the world. Oh no. You're right. Fargoth has committed a sin, disturbing the life cycle of nature. Wait, what? What just happened here? There we go. Fargoth is now appropriately dressed. Ooh. Very good. The word innuendo doesn't necessarily mean what you think it means. Okay. We're gonna go this way. We're gonna just follow the road down south, I think. Get ourselves to Aldrune.
Now you're going to get it. This is going to be fun. Oh, this is too easy.
Onwards. So, our current goal is to get down to Aldrune, get a magic trainer to teach us a new form of lockpicking. Yes. Who is Faldil is a mercenary. He started out as the most powerful character in our group, and was quickly eclipsed by myself, and now eclipsed by Fargoth's growing power. Faldil is a mercenary that we hired in Balmora to shoot things with an arrow and occasionally stab things with a long blade. Unfortunately, Faldil does not grow as Fargoth does. He does not have the power. There we go. Here's something. I'm going to try to ignore it. I have a tendency to get stabbed in the back when I ignore the warning that an enemy's around. Oh, there we go. We found one. It's an angry scrib.
This is too easy.
And a rat.
Run while you
That's
can.
what was aggroed. It was the rat. I didn't disable travel nodes, no, but I'm opting not to use them. Okay. Oh. Down we go. Not the whole stream, just one small spot. Yeah, one tiny spot was green, and that was the spot, the paralysis effect that kind of had a graphical glitch in it. Oh boy. I'll see you dead.
Fun. You chose the wrong Bosmer to mess with.
Excellent. That's how it should be. We got it. Yeah, this angry scrib's gonna paralyze Fargoth. Faldil just healed himself. That's weird. Yeah, Faldil was hurt. I didn't even notice. Shows how much I pay attention to my companions. It's fine, sir. I have a gushing wound. Okay.
I'll see you dead. Now you're going to get it.
Very good.
This is too easy.
I can let them fight the cliff racers. They're good for it. Or not.
Will die, and it won't be me.
That was impressive.
You chose the wrong Bosmer to mess with me.
Yes. Very good. Aldrune is this way, I'm pretty sure. Scamplings. Okay. We got to get our summons ready. Hell, you aren't a scampling. You're just an angry Khajiit shouting kill wearing a blue robe. Oh, you're an Argonian. I thought you were a Khajiit. Shows how much I pay attention. Them there beast races are all the same, right? Alright, let's take all this stuff. Dispose of the corpse. Yes. Faldil can't take anything more, unfortunately. So we'll have to hand it over to Fargoth. The boots of blinding speed for Fargoth, yes. He won't actually equip them, however. There's too many other things he'd rather equip, like Dreg boots. Besides, he can't actually take advantage of them while he's following me. He'll just not fall behind, and that's it. Oh, hello. Nick sound. Tame cliff racers and dominate the world. Something like that, yes.
Oh, this is
The winged menace. Oh god, it's a wyvern!
should run.
No! No, we're all doomed. There is a short opportunity to survive. We got in the Ancestral Tomb in time. Okay. That's an angry skeleton with fire powers.
This is going to be fun. One of us will die, and it won't be me.
Jeez.
Oh, this is too easy.
Yes. It was a flaming cliff racer. Correct. Correct.
Now you're going to get it. Chose the wrong.
Oh god. I'm dead. I'm dead. I was ambushed by an angry Bosmer and a Nick Sound, along with the flaming cliff racer in the distance. I was destroyed. Yep, we have to continue on to Aldrune. That's where we're going. Yes. Continuing to Aldrune. Oh no. We're going up here to fight.
Now you're going to get it.
That cliff racer. It only stops moving at the inconvenient times when you kind of have a lead on where they'll be. It just seems to be hitting Fargoth for no reason. Really weird stuff.
Now you're going to get it.
There we go. You see him as a threat? How much coffee do you drink a day? You know, 4 to 6 cups.
No one can challenge me.
But it's not really per day.
This is going to be fun. Stupid. You don't deserve to live.
Well, there are some days I don't drink coffee at all, and other days I drink 12 cups, so I'd say 4 to 6 cups is a good estimate. So yeah, we're on the road to Aldrune. I see a naked Nord here. This is the guy I gave the who gave me his helmet, actually. And he doesn't extract when his quest is over, which is silly. He should disappear from the world when his quest is done, in my opinion. I think it's a bit silly. There we go. Oof. Good. We are still killing as many cliff racers as we can. We don't know how things are actually going to play out as we go forward. All we know is fear the cliff racers. For they may strike one day. You will not be prepared. You should run. Qualma foragers, always hostile. Oh, a flaming clan fear. Okay, these clan fears shoot fireballs. So we have to be ready. I'm going to go left of the clan fear and then get ready to attack it. Here we go. There we go. My drag staff can't hurt it. I need refined metal. Use the silver staff of shaming. Okay, we need to hit it with a Bone Lord, which will summon a skeleton. Then we need a Bone Walker and a Greater Bone Walker and a regular skeleton. Oh, that's a weak skeleton. I mean a regular skeleton. There we go. That's good. Do I get its Dragonian Scale? Yes, I do. Dragonian Scale is mine. Fortify attack reagent. That's really good. That's really good, actually. Faldil, are you hurt? Yes, you were hurt. Doesn't matter. We continue the journey now. Yes, the Cliff Racers are organized. They're out there. They're real. I'm flashing back now to when Oprah responded on her TV show to someone memeing over 9,000.
You chose the wrong Bosmer to mess with.
All right. Kill the Cliff Racer! Kill them now!
You don't deserve to live.
No one can challenge me.
Oh, this is too easy.
Okay.
You should run now.
Yeah, it has Nappa shouting, "What? 9,000?" And then her saying her line. Alright, let's see here. Oh, there's Aldrune. Very good. Get inside Aldrune, pick up what we need. Exactly. I suppose the Mages Guild could do it. We don't really have an Imperial Cult base here. This is a Redoran town, so the closest Imperial Cult member is pretty far away. Hello, sir. You're a spellmaker. Spell seller. You're a spellmaker. Good. Well, I would like to tell you that it just works.
Blessed we are.
Damn right, blessed we are. You are blessed. Now, open spell, I believe it was 1 to 100, and the spell chance is -1. On touch, it's a bit better. It's 29%. But yeah, on target's -1, and on touch it's only 29% chance of actually being successful. Well, that's it, basically. It just unlocks. Okay. So we've got It Just Works and It Just Unlocks. Our two spells, which have a low chance. Well, this one has a low chance of actually working, but it will open pretty much everything. Let's take all the supplies from the Mages Guild chest. Yes. Very good. Okay. Stretching a bit, and let's move on. We have to get back up north where we can use It Just Unlocks to do our thing. Meanwhile, I suppose we'll go up north through the Ashlands, and that'll let us fight some Nyx Hounds and other creatures we don't normally run into. We always run into the creatures. Doesn't matter, though. We should get back to using our Drag Staff, because number 1, our Drag Staff is more powerful, and number 2... we don't want to waste the any more charges on my silver staff of shaming while it's able to shame the crap out of my enemies. Yes. Need to make sure it's fully repaired.
You don't deserve.
Oops.
Gotcha.
Oh, they're shooting it. Okay.
One of us will die.
That explains it.
It won't be me. Oh, this is too easy.
More or less, I'm glad whenever they fix bugs. Yes. It just hurts, it just freezes, it just burns. Oh boy.
No one can challenge me. Now you're going to get it. This is too easy.
Is that... So, a cliff racer, a Nyx hound, and a rat walk into a bar.
You chose the wrong Bosmer to mess
Okay.
with.
Kagaute!
Now you're going to get it. You should run now.
Got it.
Oh, this is too easy.
More cliff racers to kill.
Coward.
Very important stuff. As we progress north. We're carving our way through this area to discover as much as possible. Nisus is over there, and that's actually where we need to go. I was hoping to get a bit further north this time, but I don't know if that'll be a thing considering it's constantly kind of pushing us over side here. Yeah, there's really no convenient way through that other than levitating. I'd rather not right now. Cliffy Racer. Funny, every time I get a lead on a Cliff Racer, like I think, oh, it's going to be over there by the time the spell hits. Then we encounter this,
You don't deserve to live.
yes,
No one can challenge me.
they just stop. And then I have to, fire again. How long do they stay in one place? For as long as they want to.
This is too easy. This is going to be fun.
Good. Racer plumes. Yeah, here I thought racer plumes would be something you find, or something you put on a car. I don't know. Alright, let's see. That's the ghost fence. Ooh. Yes. Well, not only because of Test 3 MP, but definitely Test 3 MP is part of it. There we go.
This is going to be fun. Run while you can.
Yes. Racer plumes on your car. Exactly. Yeah, well, they built that ghost fence, I've got to say. So, who knows? Who knows? Maybe Morrowind will be made great again. So here, I think it was, can play that again for no reason other than it's perfect. It's absolutely perfect. Yes. Grab the clip.
Outside the tribunal. Before they claimed to be gods, the tribunal hastened his demise. The Nerevarine is a promise and a prophecy. We believe that, through the power of Azura, Nerevar will return to unite all Dunmer, House and Ashlander alike, and make Morrowind great again. The returned Nerevar will be known as the Nerevarine.
The tangerine, right. So, the Never Tangerine is a promise and a prophecy, as we can see. But gonna look at something. Where we're good. Yes, the Never Tangerine.
No one can challenge
As you can
me.
see, the battle has begun. Damn!
Coward. You dead. No one can
How many cliff racers exist in this space?
This is going to be fun. You chose the wrong Bosmer to mess with.
We're trying to kill as many cliff racers as we can, but they're not making it easy. Like all the cliff racers. There's more of you! There are more of you!
Now you're going to get it.
Now you're gonna get it. Dispose of the corpses.
You don't deserve to live.
Racer plumes.
Now you're going to get it, coward.
Yes, there totally is not a vampire tunnel leading under it. Absolutely not. There are no ash vampires in Ba Sing Se. Alright, let's go this way. Just watching Fargoth go insane distances. Okay.
Oh, this is too easy.
A levitation? Peasants don't know how to levitate. No one would ever think the sixth house would have such, those crazy cultists are all, bumpkins. They aren't even, strong enough to be house elves.
You run.
None of the great houses will take them. I just got clipped through Faldil into the ground. Thanks, Faldil.
One of us will die. And it won't use the wrong Bosmer to mess with.
Is Fargoth in a house? I don't think he is. I think Fargoth isn't even a house elf. What great house would Fargoth join? Oh boy. ESO is supposed to be set several hundred years before anything, yes. Get excited for that. Some of the events make you question the world, though, and you just gotta go. You pretty much think at this point, well, obviously, these, it has to be an alternate universe, or it doesn't make a complete sense. And it's like, don't you see?
Now you're going to get
With ESO, we're giving you the real world of Tamriel.